I am I am feeling a lot of different emotions right now. A lot of different emotions. I'll talk about it once I get through my housekeeping, because I do have some business I need to take care of before I actually talk about this game. So let's just get it out of the way, and then I'll just completely vent about what we just watched. So thank you so much, Roast Oven, for sponsoring this video. You know the routine: hot coffee, cold brews, chocolate. They've got all kinds of drinks and treats for you to try and enjoy. Hopefully they give me that whiskey soon so I can drink some of that after a game like this, after a result like that. Visit our website, roastover.com, link in the description below. And if you want to make an order, you can always use my code TonyD to save yourself some money on that order. Shout out to Roast Oven. Thank you once again for sponsoring this video. And also, if you can all do me a favor, leave a like on this one, comment your thoughts on this Pistons loss down below, and hit that subscribe button as we're on the road to 2,000 subscribers. I very much appreciate it. All right, that takes care of my housekeeping. Let's talk about what just happened. I'm 26 years old, and my time as a Detroit sports fan, whether it's the Lions, specifically the Lions, but whether it's the Lions especially, but Tigers, Pistons, Red Wings, it does not matter. This is just life as a Detroit sports fan. More times than not, when you go into a game, you're usually always facing the officials too. Death, taxes, and refs trying to job a Detroit sports team. Especially with my Lions. I see it all the time, bro. At least once a season, there's one game, one result where it's like, how do the refs miss that? How? And again, more times than not, it usually results in a Lions loss because of it. I hate to be sitting here right now and talking about the officiating after a great playoff game like that, but bro, if this was just a normal loss, I would sit here and I would tip my cap to the Knicks. I'd tip my cap to Jalen for coming back into this game, injured in the fourth quarter, and doing what he did. I would tip my cap to Cat for doing what he did in crunch time in this game. I would tip my cap. I would not be, what's the right wording I'm looking for here? I'd be respectful. I wouldn't be so butthurt. I would take my L. And I would give the Knicks credit for this victory, but I can't do that right now, because in what world is that not a foul on THJ at the end of the game, bro? In what world? This one, apparently, but come on, dude. You cannot tell me, even if you're a Knicks fan watching this game, I'm sure you'll probably say something otherwise because it's your team and not mine, and you just want to troll me and every Pistons fan out there, which I get it, but you, deep down, if THJ was wearing a Knicks uniform, not a Pistons one, he probably gets that call right there, bro. Am I wrong? You might think I am, but I don't think I'm wrong, man. If he is wearing a Knicks uniform, he gets that call right there. The dude got bodied at the end of the game, and there's no call. Only in Detroit, bro. Only in Detroit does ish like that happen. And again, it sucks so much because I wish I could talk about this great playoff basketball game, but I can't because it just feels like the officiating really ripped this one away at the end for the Pistons. Such a great game, man. Such a great game, especially from this Pistons team. After such a bad start, we did what we do best. Not just as basketball team, but in this city. We fought. We're gritty. The Lions do it, the Gritty Tigers do it, and the Pistons do it. We're gritty. We fight until the final whistle, until that clock hits 0. And man, we have a hot end to the first half, and it carries into the second half. Cade starts to go off. He had a triple-double tonight, dude. Tonight, same effing thing. You can tell I'm really mad when I start cussing a little bit. 25, 10, and 10. With how many blocks? 4. Cade was going off. Malik was finally starting to hit shots, and he was doing his thing, doing his shimmy. Tobias was, he woke up too after a quiet game 3, after a quiet first half. He was waking up as well. THJ, Dennis, the Pistons were doing their thing, bro. We were playing defense. We were playing Detroit basketball. And it really felt like we were about to win this game. It really felt like we were about to win this game. And again, in any other circumstance, I would love to give the Knicks credit. Jalen, Cat, I would love to give them credit. Any other instance, I would take my L and tip my cap to them and say, we'll see you for Game 5 in New York. But, again, I can't help but feel like we got jobbed at the end there. Only in Detroit, bro, does that stuff happen. How is that not called a foul? I understand the refs were letting them play all day long, but in that spot, in that situation, in that point of the game, final shot, how is that not called? How is that not called? So annoying, man. And K did have a great look before everything that happened and didn't make the shots, but dude, we got the ball back. And THJ, how? I don't want to repeat myself, but that's my biggest talking point right now after this game. Like, how does that not get called, bro? I don't know. I don't know. Now we're down 3-1. I felt like as this game was going on, as we were getting close to the end, it really felt like this was about to be a 2-2 series. Now we're down 3-1. I will never say never for this Pistons team. You know, a lot of people, especially in New York, will probably say, oh yeah, we're cooked, Knicks in 5. I am never going to say never with this Pistons team. We've already won 1 in New York in the Garden. Who's to say we can't do it again? With our backs really against the wall here, who's to say we can't do it again? It's not going to be easy. It's going to be a really hostile environment in New York. Did you hear how we were booing them in games 3 and 4? I'm sure they're going to be booing us just like we were booing them. I wouldn't be shocked if Cade gets the Jalen treatment that the Detroit crowd gave him in games 3 and 4. Like, it's not going to be easy, but I will never count out this Pistons team. Again, it's not over until it's over. That's how the Lions operate. That's how the Tigers operate. That's how this Pistons team operates. We're gritty. We're a gritty sports team. We're a gritty sports town. We're a gritty city, period. Like, it's never over until it's over. We will see you for Game 5 a Tuesday night in New York. But man, this one really hurts. To now be down 3-1. Again, it's not going to be easy, but I don't know. I guess never say never with this Pistons team. I don't know what else to say other than that, ladies and gentlemen. So that's all I got for you in this one. Thank you all so much for watching. I'm going to drink some adult beverages and watch the rest of this Tigers game. It's 7-0 right now. They're on their way to sweeping Baltimore, so there's at least that. But, oh man, this put me in such a bad mood. Oh man, just another chapter in the Detroit Sports versus Officials book. You know, you had the Lions in Dallas playoff game. There's so many Lions examples. There's way too many to list, but the ones off the top of my head, you got the Cowboys twice against the Cowboys, the ineligible receiver. Green Bay, Atlanta, dude, there's way too many to list. Seattle, there's way too many to list, bro. I'm not going to do all that right now. That's just going to make me more upset, and I'll start crying on the camera. So, just another chapter in refs versus Detroit sports. I can't believe it happened again, bro. I don't know how that's called, but whatever, dude. See you for Game 5 Thursday night. Tuesday night, you know what I mean. Go Pistons, baby. Let's get a dub at Game 5, and let's bring the series back to Detroit. See you then. As always, go Pistons, baby. Unbelievable, bro. Unbelievable.